beautiful water signs. My name is Joy, and we're going to be doing a reading for you. I'm going to be pulling a spiritual card here for you. Let's pull a spiritual card and see what kind of possibly psychic abilities you may have, or you may want to learn about, or just in general. You know, what kind of message can you bring from these spiritual training deck? So let's just keep shuffling around here a little bit more. Okay, next card will be for you. Well, you got two. All right, you have reaching out to Spirit and messages from Spirit. Wow, reaching out to Spirit and messages from them. Well, that's very interesting. Reaching out to Spirit and messages from Spirit. So have you been wanting to go and see a medium? That's the kind of that's what I'm getting here from these cards. That you're reaching out to them and you want to get a message from a loved one. So let's put these aside for now and let's just go right ahead into your reading, and we'll take a look at these later. It's very interesting. Indeed. Mediumship. So messages from Spirit. Have you been having a lot of synchronicities? Having a lot of intuition on things? Have you been thinking of things and they're happening? When things are happening, are you thinking of someone and their favorite song, or you're smelling something? You're smelling something that reminds you of them. Those are all messages from Spirit. So if that is happening to you, you know, they are reaching out. They are reaching out to you, and to go ahead and acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. All right. So your first card in your reading is Shadow. Shadow. You're having some doubts or some fears on some situation here. Now, according that these two popped out. These two cards popped out about spirituality, reaching out and receiving messages. You know, you need to work on your shadow self. Maybe you need to put some of the dogma of religion. You know, sometimes, you know, religion can be, I don't want to make this a religious reading, but, you know, there's a lot of dogma in some of the religions. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. But, yeah, if you're having a fear, if you're letting your religion put fears into you, you know, is that really make sense to you? Is that really making sense? You know, isn't Jesus and God and all that supposed to be spiritual love? Isn't that supposed to be spiritual love? Isn't this why we come down to earth, right? We come down, our souls come down to earth in these human forms, in our human bodies, to experience things for our soul. Correct? So why would God, or whomever you believe in, want to cast that type of shadow onto you? Okay? So, I mean, you have the right to believe in what you want to believe, and whom you want to believe is, you know, you have your right to believe. But this is just coming through and telling you to work on your shadow self. Learn all you can about the fears that you're having. Learn about them. Learn about it. Learn the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know. Learn everything you can about what's bringing your shadow self coming out. You know, you want the light. You want this beacon of light to shine down and out and over here. Out over here. You see they're holding a scepter here. They're holding this scepter. Or I should say you and your shadow. You're holding you're holding a scepter. The light has his hand on top. The light will overtake the shadows once you can learn all the perspectives of what your fear is and release it. Learn everything you can. Learn everything you can about what your fears are. That's your main reason. That's your main card right here. Is to face your fears, as they always say. Face your fears, right? You have to face it. Sometimes you have to have knowledge of what you're actually fearing. You know, you have to take. You need to read. You need to research. You need to research. And keep the light. And keep the light on the top. You know, keep the light. You know, the high. This hand here will start reaching higher and higher up to the top of this specter here, and this shadow will start to fade more and more and more. The more you learn about the things, the object, the human, you know, the bug, whatever it is that's fearing you, whatever you're having fears of, the more you learn about it, the brighter it's going to be. In this hand, you're going to be raising your hand up here, and this shadow will disappear. Next one is obstacles and challenges. And yes, it's going to be a challenge sometimes. Life is challenging, and there are obstacles. But as soon as you get rid of these fears and work on that shadow work of yourself with these fears, you're going to see that the shadow is going to disappear, and you're going to see. And you will see that there is. I hope the light isn't. This light above me here isn't putting too much of a glare on this card, but he's on this stone path here, and there's a big wishing well here. There's a break in these. There's a break in this path here. It's a break in the path. And you have all these beautiful little orbs of light all around. And so you're gonna notice. You're gonna see that obstacle, and you're gonna be able to overcome these obstacles and challenges that are coming forward to you once you get rid of your fear of whatever it is you're fearing. And those obstacles and those challenges will ease off. Now, in life, there's always obstacles and changes. Now, that's how we learn. That's how we learn. That's what we're here for, to learn, right? To learn and grow for our spiritual self. But again, this is a very important card, your first card here, okay? You will be able to see the light and overcome these obstacles and challenges of this fear once you can put the knowledge and do your research that's into it. Your next card then is Rejoice in the Celebration. You'll be rejoicing in celebration. Look at these beautiful orbs of light coming through. Now these three people here. These are friends. They're friends, family, the community, your group that you belong to. Okay? So, hey, if I just getting a thought here, if this is what you're fearing, if you're feeling lonely, and I'm getting that maybe some of you are, you're having a fear that maybe you're having fears that maybe perhaps you don't have any friends. There's no one in your inner circle that you can really communicate with. Well, once you can overcome that fear, to go out, if you're in the grocery store or something and there's someone standing next to you in line or someone in the same food aisle, just say hi to them, try to break free from that obstacle of shyness, because this is coming in. This is what I'm getting. That's how I'm feeling right here with this rejoice and celebration. These are friends. They're friends. They're celebrating. They're having a wonderful time. If you're fearing that this is you know, that this isn't going to be a part of you, then you need to try to break free and go out and talk to someone, talk to strangers, I'll say. You know, join a group, you know, I don't know, a bowling league, or maybe a book club at a library, or, you know, something like that. You know, go to the recreation department in your state or in your city, I mean, and look at the list of things. I'm sure there is something there that was going to entertain you. You know, and that's one of your, you know, it's a challenge sometimes to make friends or to meet new people. You know, and your obstacle is your fears. So yeah. So you know, just do that, because this is a green border as well. The green borders are all about nature and health. Okay. You know, you got rejoice down here, and that can also be like, you know, another word would be regenerate. You know, regenerate, rejoice. Give yourself some respect. Give yourself some respect. And you deserve the right to have celebrations and feel good about yourself. You know, you have to come over, you have to get out of this shadow self here, okay? To get out of that shadow self. Let's pull one of these cards here. Get the ending of your reading, and then we're going to read into this reaching out to spirit and messages from loved ones for you. Let's see what this oracle deck has to say about this reading. About rejoicing, having respect, rejuvenating, re-energizing yourself. What do you have to say on that? Let's see what they say. It's saying no expectations. No expectations. Now don't get alarmed, that's not bad. This isn't bad. Alright? Alright, you see this, you see these stairs coming up, right? You see these stairs. There's a key here. There's a Black Panther behind this door. Or in front of this door, okay? Now, so what is your fear of this? Is your fear being of this, are you having fears of this panther? You're having fears of the panther. Should you come up here and grab that key so you can unlock this door and go into this rejoicing celebration? That's a golden key. Golden key. Golden light. Golden light. Climbing up the stairs is overcoming. Overcoming, just like this card here. Obstacle and challenges. It's brightening it up. You're overcoming your fear. You can now see the block in the road, in the path here. So this card is just confirming what I was speaking of for you. There's no expectations. So don't put that fear into yourself that you're going to have expectations of not growing, of not going, of not meeting someone, not being welcomed. Get this panther, you know, put those fears aside. Put the fears aside. Take that golden key. Take that golden light. Carry it strong in your hand. Just like here. It's really actually, here's that scepter. Here's the key. It's exact same message. Exact same message is just popping through. Here's that scepter. Take that golden key. Take that golden key. Climb up those stairs. Learn all you can about your fears. This panther here, he will disappear. And look at the beautiful door. It's white. It's white. It's pure. It's innocent. It's pure. You can open these. You can open the doors. You can open the doors. You can open that door, and you can rejoice, and you can celebrate. You have to do this. You have to do the work. You have to do the work, and learn, and research your fears, and put them aside. Okay. All right. So that is your reading there. So I thank you, and if you want to stick around. If you want to learn about, if you're into mediumship and psychic abilities, we'll go ahead and I'm going to read the backs of these cards for you. All right. So the first one is reaching out to spirit. It says communication always benefits and enhances any relationship. Okay. Well, if you've stuck with me for the through the reading here, look at here, right here. Always benefits and enhances any relationship is communication. And that includes the one with spirit. Many people believe that the only time to connect with spirit is when you want to link with those on the other side. In fact, spirit, the divine source, is there for you anytime you wish. Now, we were talking about fears and dogma of religion, right? He's there anytime you want to speak to them. Speak to him, okay? At different times throughout the day, try to stop for a few minutes and reach out with your mind to spirit. It could be simple, just to reach out and connect to say a quick hello, or it could be a good time to ask for a more specific question. You might choose to ask a question about a situation that's happening in your life, a story you saw or heard on the news, or something that's happening elsewhere in the world. Equally, it could be a time that you simply seek guidance. Sometimes the response might come right away, or it might just take a little while. The answer can come in many different ways, such as a sign, a symbol, part of a dream, or even synchronicity event. Working with spirit is very much a partnership, and no matter what form of communication takes place, it is a vital part of the process. And when you take the time to reach out to spirit, you're attuning yourself to a higher vibration or frequency similar to a radio signal. Every time you connect with the spirit, the stronger the connection becomes. So this basically is just telling you how to reach out to spirit. Go ahead and ask that question. Go ahead and ask the question. Believe in yourself. Have respect for yourself. Ask that question, and then closely pay attention to, like I was saying, synchronicities, songs on the radio. You will receive an answer, okay? You just have to, keep your awareness about it, reaching out to spirit. Now here is a message from spirit. So this is going right along. Here you're asking, you're reaching out, and here's how to receive the message, okay? Let's go ahead and read that. It says mediumship is not just about the evidential communication. It also provides a valuable time for healing. As a medium, you're blessed to have the opportunity to become the conduit of these beautiful, empowering messages. Our spirit loved ones work hard to connect with us to facilitate these heart-centered communications. So being open to receive is a vitality important mindset to have. Our loved ones in the spirit truly want those that have left behind to live a life filled with joy and abundance, and to remember and to celebrate their existence on the other side. Celebrate. Your departed loved ones will constantly find ways to share their messages of love, healing, and encouragement, as well as forgiveness. Begin by establishing an evidential link with the spirit world. Once confirmation has been received from the sitter, this is a great time to deeper the blend with spirit. Now open up to receive a loving message. While I love you is perfect valid message, take a moment to really feel what that spirit wants to say there. Share their feelings of pride, forgiveness, or just gratitude. Let the spirit speak through your heart Share with the sitter the signs, numbers, and symbols and words of wisdom you're hearing to get that validation. This is truly the moment our loved ones in spirit have been waiting for, to be so close to those they've loved here on earth and share their love with gratitude. Okay, so this card is more for being a medium, having mediumship skills and how to communicate what you're feeling from the spirit to give to the sitter, to give to the person you're reading for. Okay, and then this one was more for how just it's a teaching exercise, how you can listen to things, synchronicities and signs, and use your intuition on reaching out to the spirit. Okay? But all in all, they are very, very, very nice cards here for you. All right, and there's your reading. I thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye now.